Hey guys, it's Bailey. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick review of Stila's brand new Field of Florals Convertible Color Dual Lip and Cheek Palette. This is something that I recently mentioned in my February favorites video, and a lot of you guys wanted more information on it, so here we are with a full-blown review and a little bit of a demo as well. So let's jump right in. For starters, this retails for $49. One full size of these convertible lip and cheek colors retails for $25. So just to do a little math for you, one of these pans is about a fourth the size of a full-size pan, which typically retails for $25. In total, by weight, you get about 2 of the full-size pans. So really, you're not getting a deal with this palette, you're more so getting variety. And there is definitely quite a bit of variety here. As you can see, there is a great mix of neutrals and brights, cool, warm. There is something in here for everyone. So if you're already familiar with the formula right off the bat, I have to say, I really recommend this palette. I'm not really giving anything away since it was in my February favorites video, but just to put that out there. For those of you who aren't as familiar with this formula, basically these are multitasking cream products to be used both on the lips and cheeks. As the name, I mean, really, that's a no-brainer, but they're supposed to offer sheer color payoff. So that's something to think about when you're seeing some of these brighter colors in here. It's actually supposed to be sheer, and I think you can actually see that. Believe it or not, I am wearing this burgundy shade up here in the corner on my lips with a little bit of this middle nude shade here in the center. And then I have a combination of a couple of these neutrals up here actually as a kind of makeshift bronzer back here on the tops of my cheekbones. And then I went in once again with that berry shade, which is Lilium, and put that on the apples of my cheeks. You can see it does give a light sheen. It is supposed to provide sort of a fresh, dewy finish. And one of my main concerns in first trying these out, because I was totally brand new to this formula when I bought this, I was concerned that it was going to, by keeping that kind of fresh, dewy finish and being a cream product, it was going to stay a little bit tacky. And fortunately, that is not the case. It might look fresh and glowy and dewy, but it's not going to stay tacky and kind of come off on other things throughout the day. I've used this in quite a few tutorials already. I'll be sure and link those down below, but in those looks, I use them with a wide array of different kinds of products, different kinds of mediums, liquid, powder, and everything in between. It plays nicely with all of them. The one thing that I would say though is if you don't want it to disturb whatever it is you've laid down underneath, I would go in and use a brush. I recommend a stippling brush, but in the demo you're gonna see in this video, I am actually using something a little bit more dense and fluffy. This is the Real Techniques cheek brush. Anything similar will do. However, I have also shown applying these using just my fingers. The way I like to do that is take 2 clean fingers, dip it directly into the product, apply it directly to my cheeks, and then I'll take 2 more clean fingers and use that to blend it out. That way, if you end up having too much product on the initial 2 fingers you're using, you still have some blank fingers to go in and buff and blend that out. It just makes it a breeze. Just keep in mind, however, that I personally experienced a little bit more movement with whatever base I was wearing when I used my fingers over something a little lighter like a brush. Because in the past I've used it over more full coverage bases, I wanted to go a little bit more fresh and au naturel today because that's initially why I bought this palette. These are such fresh and glowy sort of products that I am mostly envisioning using these all throughout spring and summer when I'm wanting a lighter, more airy feel to my makeup, and I'm probably going to be wearing less of it. So today I'm actually just wearing concealer in my under eye area because I wanted you to see just how sheer these are. You can really see that my natural skin features, I have some freckles, some acne scars, it all kind of shines through. It's not like a powder product where you might achieve a hint of coverage here. Then next I want to talk about how these wear on the lips. I would describe them best as kind of a glossy balm. You definitely get that pigmentation as you can see here, but it in no way looks as deep as, like I said, I'm wearing this berry shade. It doesn't look nearly that deep. So you get that nice pop or tint of pigment, but it is very sheer and it does have a balmy finish. Given that's the case, it's no surprise that these aren't very long lasting on the lips because as you encounter wear and tear, eating, drinking, stuff like that, they're naturally going to wear away. I don't find these to be exceptionally hydrating on my lips, and that's probably a good thing because I don't want any extra hydration on my cheek area, but at the same time, if you're looking for something that's nourishing, this is probably not going to be it. You're going to want to layer a balm underneath and then use this for that tint on top. Those are my thoughts. I hope I answered any and all of your questions you might have had about this palette. Please feel free to leave more down below though if I didn't. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!